Hey guys, so today we're going to do a little bit different of a video, face showing. And we're just going to talk about the infants update and how that went. And if you're new here, my name is Fat Brat Phoebe. Miss Phoebe if you're nasty. No, I'm playing. But make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz. I do videos talking about The Sims, and it might be something else, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. You see the subscriber count on it, so make sure you support. It's not it's not a suggestion. But anyways, yeah, so yesterday, which was, sorry, I need my phone for notes. So if you're unaware, yesterday on March 14th was the infants update for The Sims 4, and as usual, there were some glitches, some bugs, things like that. I honestly don't know why people are surprised because it happens all the time, but whatever. So, I'll put them up on the screen. Let's say here. And of course, this just always brings back the conversation of why there's always bugs and glitches every time. And if you weren't aware, EA actually laid off some people in their Baton Rouge branch. And apparently this Baton Rouge branch specified with, what's the game? Apex Legends. And while you may think, oh, what does that have to do with us? We don't play Apex. Actually, it does, because if they're doing layoffs for one of their biggest games, which is Apex Legends, they make a hella money off of that because it has a bunch of microtransactions and things like that. They're definitely gonna be doing some layoffs if they haven't already on the Sims team. And just because they said their team is bigger and better than ever, they never really specified whether that was on the QA side or whether that was on development. Honestly, I also just feel like the Sims team doesn't really play the game. And I mean, I'm not going to expect people whose jobs is to develop a game to play it, but that just kind of proves that there needs to be some sort of, I don't know, QA testers maybe? But yes, yesterday I tried to play the infant update and of course I was bored. I couldn't play with my mods because they needed to be updated. So, that's fine. But it just sucks because it just makes you realize how boring and bland the gameplay is. Like, apparently things like sitting up teaching them how to sit up and milestones are exclusive to the Growing Together pack. So really, it's like, you gave us infants, but we can't really do anything with it. The baby carriers don't come with it, and neither does, sorry if I'm looking away. Eye contact. But no, it's just like, of course the infants were going to come lackluster because they showed us during the live stream that all of the features were locked behind the Growing Together pack. And this just kind of makes me think of a mini theory that, like, instead of doing two separate live streams, like, people are like, why would you do all these teaser live streams and not have a main one? They probably did it so that people's complaints wouldn't be so big. Think about it. We're all so excited for the infant and the Growing Together update that we didn't really have time to sit there and be like, wait a second, there's stuff missing. Like, I know people talked about it, but not in depth because of course we didn't get to play it. But now that people are actually playing the infant without the packs and the features of the new expansion pack, it's very apparent that these infants are for no reason. And honestly, I think they just released the infant so that when the pack came out, people wouldn't be upset, because otherwise they would have to release the pack like with the infants, if that makes. Plus, the only reason why I think EA gave the infants update for free was just the sole fact that people would be very upset and probably wouldn't even buy the pack if the infants were exclusive to it. But in a way, the infants are exclusive to the pack because there's no gameplay with them. I couldn't even get my parents to or the founders, because I was trying to do a legacy, couldn't do it because my founders didn't like each other, and I really couldn't find a way to get them to like each other because I play with mods that give them compatibility, first impressions, things like that. And of course it's not in the base game, so I couldn't even get into the infants. I honestly didn't even get to play with them that much. I was just so bored. Like, I'll just wait till the mods come out. There's already been some CC and stuff too that people are creating for the infants as well, so now I do see a lot of people having fun with the infant update, and I'm just like, how are you doing that? Like, how are y'all making the game look fun? Either y'all playing with mods, and I can't do that because I have a save file going on that I would literally burst into tears if it disappeared. It'd be like the third time that's happened. But either y'all are playing with the mods or you're playing without them and y'all just have fun. Like, I don't get how y'all having fun. I was just so bored, disinterested with the whole thing, honestly. On top of the infants being born, people were also upset that the EA app wasn't even working to get the infants update. So, once again, I just think that people need to really just set their expectations and not be so invested anymore with what EA is going to give us, because it's very obvious they're not going to give a shit and they're not going to really care. And the people that soak it up will just slurp it up and they'll be the loudest voices, and it doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't really matter. I'm not telling you to pirate the games, but I'm telling you to pirate the games. Like, even I learned it at this point. I know nothing. I barely know how to edit my videos, and I figured out how to do it. So if I can, you can. Torrenting is illegal, by the way, not downloads. Torrents. Yeah, honestly, that's all I really got for today. It's kind of short, and I'm just kind of testing out if even being on camera is a smart move, but you know, I will upload again when I have something to say. Until next time.